Oh my gosh. So just had to watch this video. You're gonna watch it. It's a video of Christelle, the twin sisters of Grassfields. You've all seen the previous videos. You've seen what I've posted. You've seen what others have posted. You've seen what she's posted initially. This is what she's recently posted. She put this out last night, I believe, and now it's on. She's put it on TikTok as well, on her TikTok, just about the whole situation. She is going in about what's happened. Go and watch this. I'm going to put a snippet of it for about 3 minutes, and I'll put like my thoughts at the end. So make sure you watch this whole video. I know it's a little bit long. Make sure you watch the whole of my video, and then go and watch the full video that Christelle has posted as well. So here we go.
Here's the full story of how my business Grassfields was stolen from me. In January of this year, my world came crashing down when my business Grassfields was stolen from me by the business partner/investors abroad. It has been difficult sitting behind while destroying my name by changing the narrative without providing any proof. But it was such a shocking and life-changing event, I had to take some time. Now I'm ready to tell my side of the story and provide receipts. Between 2019 to 2022, Grassfields experienced massive growth, and as a result, we couldn't meet up with production. So we decided to take on long-term loans to be able to increase our production capacity. All of these loans were granted because they were able to see our sales revenue and also our sales forecast. Scaling is scary, and like most business trying to scale, we hit some few tumbling blocks. The main one being that our new manufacturers produced some defective products we couldn't sell. Around that same time, I got a call from my sister saying that she had few days left to live. We could have easily survived defective products, but to add to that a dying sister was too much for me today. I shut down the business, dropped everything, and traveled to be by my twin sister's side. I don't know if any of you have ever been at the edge of losing a close sibling, but it's something I find very difficult to be able to explain. In 1996, we lost our dad, and in 1998, we lost our elder brother. Having to lose my twin sister was a pain I will never be able to describe. I spent almost 2 months with her, and within that time, we fought tooth and nail to keep her alive. Your prayers and your support meant the world to us. And during that time, a doctor saw our post, came out of retirement, and performed the operations that helped save my sister's life. We'll forever be grateful to that doctor. And Michelle's children, I'm sure, will never forget because they were able to get their mommy back. I returned to the business, and it was a mess. We had lost revenue for almost 2 months, totaling about £700,000. I was still confident that we could get everything back on track. All we needed was working capital. So I went to our creditors and asked them to give us more loans. While they were happy to give us more loans, we needed to provide bank statements for a few months, which we didn't have because we had been closed for that period of a time. But they said they are going to freeze the current loans that we have until we're back on our feet. And that is where things started going downhill. It was a very scary time, but I was very confident we could make it work. All I needed was working capital of £100,000 and to work extremely hard, which I had done all through the year to get things back on track. Unfortunately, it didn't help that my sister was still sick. And because of the loan obligation, my uncle and I agreed that he should step down so that he doesn't get stained by it. I went from 3 strong people managing the brand to just myself, while also supporting my sick sister and her family. It was the hardest time of my life, but I was very much confident that we could pull this together.
Okay, so just shared a few minutes from quite a long post from Christelle, original owners of Grassfields, as we all know and love the brand, and started by the twin sisters and from Cameroon. And oh my gosh, I just watched all of it, and I invite you to go watch the whole of it and what she shared. I'm really glad that she's done this video, because what she's done is, as she said, she's bringing the receipts. She's showing everything, all the behind the scenes. There have to be a lot of pausing. There's going to have to be a lot of doing your own research in the back of it, and just to see a bit more of what she's sharing and what's happened. And there's quite a few, I'm probably going to do another video on this, just sharing my thoughts. This is just my first initial sharing on this, and to kind of highlight that, you know, I hope that Christelle, because as you watch the end, she's really, you can feel that she's really taken a lot of it on board. She's recognised her wrong in the situation. She's recognised the greatness of the situation that caused her to make decisions that she's made. She's recognised, you know, where there was a little bit of craftiness going on, as she's saying, with those investors, and which ultimately landed in the business, losing the business. And she calls it her stupidity. She calls it, you know, a lot of things. But I feel like, you know, I hope that she doesn't take so much on board. I don't want her to be carrying that weight of that, because sometimes we do things happen in business, we make mistakes, people do things to us, and it means that we end up in the worst case. But you know, I believe she's going to come back stronger. And if Christelle watches this, just want to encourage her, you'll come back stronger in your business. You'll come back stronger with something greater. You'll either get that business back, or you'll come back with something even greater. And whatever has been meant for evil for you, I believe there's a God who can turn it around for good. So yeah, I hope that this turns to something more positive. The most important thing is her sister being well, or on the road to recovery. There is no more loss in her family right now, at this time, early loss. And I just, you know, just hope that, you know, the story turns positive, because ultimately we all want to see Black owned businesses. We all want to see businesses that are impacting Africa and doing manufacturing and production in Africa, because that helps to, you know, build the African economy. We are all lovers of Africa. We're all lovers of African fashion, and I think we all want to see a turnaround in this. So that's my hope, that something positive comes out of it. And if you're doing your own business, make this as a lesson for you, make this as a learning for you as well. But go and watch the rest of her videos. You can go and check her on Instagram or on TikTok. I've tagged her in this as well, and to just hope that we can just support her in what she's doing. There's so much more that can be done, and I think she's still got a lot of great supporters. Well, both of them have got a lot of great supporters. So yeah, let's continue to talk about this and to follow the journey of Christelle and her sister.